say you
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana, and for today's video I decided to go ahead and review the Patrick Ta Shaping Brows. Now this comes in two different shades. It comes in clear and tinted version. I have the tinted version and it's $22 for 5 grams. This is supposed to be infused with growth peptides, glycerin, and olive oil, I believe. And yeah, I actually already used this one other time and I actually did record a video on it, but I decided to re-record and re-show you guys just because the first time that I did it, I saw a pretty good amount of residue on my eyebrows, and I didn't really I wanted to give it a fair shot. So I actually ended up, trying it a few different ways, and the best way that I found that I didn't get any residue on my eyebrows was by making sure that your spoolie is very well coated with whatever setting spray you're using, as well as putting a little bit of the spray on the wax. Now, this is hard wax. There's no sort of residue or anything when you run your finger through it, as you can see. Oh, that's just a little piece of wax. And to be fairly honest, guys, even though this is the tinted version, I did not see any sort of tint to my brows. I do have very dark eyebrows, so maybe if you have a lighter color eyebrow hair, maybe the tint will show up on your eyebrows, but for me it did not. So I'll go ahead and spray my spoolie with this MAC Fix Plus, and I did go ahead and put a little bit in here, and then you want to make sure to kind of take off the excess setting spray that's on there. And you want to make sure that your spoolie is really well coated. And the reason that you want to make sure that the spoolie is very well coated with the setting spray is because I think the wax, it allows the wax to kind of melt in and mesh with the setting spray. So it helps it to really just melt down and become like a liquid form along with the setting spray. And then I go ahead and put it on my eyebrow. And quick disclaimer, my eyebrows I'm letting them grow, so they're super hairy, and this one is much more thinner than this one, so this one's just gonna look better. But I just go ahead and apply an even coat on my eyebrow. Yesterday, the other thing that I also did was on this one, I went ahead and brushed down and brushed up to coat it all, but I didn't really find that necessary in terms of more hold. I felt like even if you just brush upward, it still holds your eyebrows pretty well. And I did wear it yesterday for about 5 hours, and the only thing that I will say is that, because I did laminate my eyebrows yesterday, and the lamination kind of goes away, but they are still being held up by the wax. So that was really awesome because I have pretty thick eyebrow hair, and for me it's just not my eyebrows don't stay up with a lot of brown mascaras. So right now my eyebrows are pretty wet, and I will kind of allow this I'll just keep brushing through and just allowing it to kind of dry, and then I will go ahead and push down once I feel that it's a little bit more on the dry side and it isn't as wet, because as you can see, that one fell. It's still pretty wet on this on the tail end. So before you press them on your skin, make sure to kind of that they're kind of set. But I'm not really into like the whole stuck to my face eyebrow thing. So I will, even after I kind of laminate it, I will go through and kind of separate them with the spoolie just so they can look bushy and feathery. That's kind of how I prefer my brow. And I even just like it like this. Like I don't always have to like laminate it, but yeah, I'm gonna go in the product on this side while this kind of dries down. I'm just gonna do the same thing again, coat my brush, take off the excess setting spray, and then just make sure that my brush is evenly coated. Yeah, I think the most disappointing thing for me from this product was the fact that it's tinted and it doesn't really tint my brows like at all. I might as well gotten the clear because I did get this quite late because I was waiting for the tinted to be in stock, because I like when my, you know, I feel like a tint kind of like makes your brows look a little bit fuller. And so, you know, kind of now it's like, well, I should have just gotten the clear because it really makes no difference for me. And again, my eyebrows are pretty wet. But I'm just gonna keep on brushing until they're kind of dry. See, this one's dry already, so I can probably go ahead and start holding this and laminating it. You can see they're pretty stuck to my face, but I'm gonna go in and okay. And I don't know how this compares to soap brows. I think when the soap brow trend began, I tried it like once, but then I just never, like the soap that I was using was not the ideal soap to use. So I just kind of never bought a soap bar and never did it. So I'm not sure how this compares to that. Now, another thing that this product claims is that you can reapply it throughout the day and not get like, you know, not get like product buildup or, you know, any kind of residue on your eyebrows. I don't know why you would have to do that since it's supposed to just let your eyebrows stay up, but, you know, if you were wondering, that's what they'd be saying. This one's still pretty wet as well, so to let it dry. I wish I gotten the Patrick Ta fan. I wanted the Mulan fan from ColourPop. I like literally sold out in like 2 minutes, and I was like, well, great. So this is how I would kind of leave my eyebrows. They're not super like laminated, but I like this more bushier, feathery kind of brow. I think they look nice. Like if you are interested, like if you want to do this and you have thick brows, I think this, and you want like to buy a product, you don't want to use soap, and you want like a, you know, a bougie feeling product that you can kind of whip out and use, then this is definitely a really good product for that. I don't regret buying this. I think I will be using this whenever I feel like very feathery brows, and I think I will probably be using it alongside other eyebrow like tints or brow products, because I think I kind of want to do like have this and then like put like a tinted brow mascara on top of this, and maybe that will like give it just like an extra fluffier kind of look. So yeah, I think that's how I will be using it in the future. I'm gonna try it and see if I like it, and if I do, you'll probably see it in an upcoming video. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye. Don't forget to comment.